Have you ever felt as though you were playing a game with money, but no one ever explained the rules? Perhaps you've diligently followed every piece of conventional advice, worked tirelessly, saved judiciously, yet still find yourself caught in a frustrating loop of scarcity, anxiety, or unfulfilled potential. It's a pervasive, often unspoken, struggle, a deep-seated bewilderment about why financial ease seems to flow effortlessly for some, while for others, it feels like an uphill battle against an invisible current. This isn't just about managing budgets or making investments. It's about a profound, often strained, relationship with a force that touches every aspect of our lives, dictating our choices, influencing our happiness, and shaping our very sense of self-worth. Many of us carry a silent burden of financial stress, a constant hum of worry about what we lack, what we might lose, or what we feel we can never truly attain. We chase prosperity, yet it often feels like an elusive shadow just beyond our grasp. The problem isn't necessarily a lack of effort or intelligence. It's often a fundamental misunderstanding of the underlying code that governs attraction and abundance. What if the true secret to unlocking financial flow isn't found in complex spreadsheets or market predictions, but in something far more subtle, more intrinsic, and perhaps delightfully unexpected? Imagine for a moment a creature that embodies effortless existence, that attracts comfort and resources with an almost regal nonchalance, seemingly unburdened by human striving. This creature, a symbol of self-possession and natural magnetism, holds a key to an understanding so profound, yet so often overlooked, that when you first encounter it, it might seem utterly insane. Yet, it's precisely this insane secret, this hidden code, that masters like Bob Proctor hinted at, suggesting that the most powerful truths are often found in the simplest, most fundamental observations of life itself. They understood that the universe operates on principles far deeper than our conscious efforts, principles that, once deciphered, can transform our entire financial reality. This isn't about literal cat whispering for cash, but about recognizing a universal principle of attraction and alignment that is so elegantly demonstrated in nature, a principle that we, as humans, have often overcomplicated or entirely forgotten. It speaks to a way of being, a state of mind, that effortlessly draws what is needed, not through frantic pursuit, but through a profound energetic resonance. We've been conditioned to believe that money is earned through struggle and sacrifice, a zero-sum game where only the lucky few truly thrive. But what if this belief itself is the very barrier, the invisible wall preventing us from accessing a more natural, abundant flow? The journey we are about to embark on is one of deep introspection and radical re-education. It's about peeling back the layers of societal conditioning, inherited beliefs, and personal narratives that have shaped our financial reality. We will explore how our subconscious mind, often operating silently in the background, is constantly broadcasting signals that either attract or repel wealth, often in direct opposition to our conscious desires. You're here because you sense there's more to this equation, a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered, a code waiting to be cracked. Prepare to challenge everything you thought you knew about money, to discover the hidden mechanisms that have been holding you back, and to finally unlock the true, often counterintuitive, secrets to attracting the financial abundance you deserve. This journey promises not just a shift in your bank account, but a fundamental transformation in your relationship with wealth, allowing you to move from a place of scarcity and struggle to one of effortless, inspired creation. The internal conflict many of us face concerning money is often a silent, deeply personal battle, far removed from the spreadsheets and financial planning advice. It's the gnawing anxiety that tightens your chest when bills arrive, the pervasive shame that whispers you're not good enough or capable enough to handle wealth, or the subtle fear of success that paradoxically keeps you from reaching your full earning potential. Perhaps you've felt the guilt that can accompany having more, or even simply desiring more, as if prosperity is a moral failing rather than a natural state. These aren't just fleeting thoughts. They are deeply ingrained emotional responses, often operating beneath the surface of our awareness, dictating our choices and shaping our financial destiny in ways we rarely acknowledge. This emotional landscape is incredibly common, yet rarely discussed openly. We are taught to manage money, but never truly how to feel about it. This creates a disconnect where our logical minds strive for financial stability, while our emotional selves are caught in a web of fear, inadequacy, or resentment. You might find yourself caught in a cycle of earning and spending, never quite getting ahead, or perhaps you avoid looking at your bank statements altogether, preferring blissful ignorance over confronting a reality that feels overwhelming. This avoidance, this internal struggle, is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to the powerful, often unexamined, emotional charge that money carries in our lives. Think about the times you've made a financial decision driven by fear rather than opportunity, or when you've sabotaged your own success because deep down you didn't feel worthy of it. This isn't about willpower. It's about the subconscious programming that creates these emotional reactions. We carry the weight of past financial mistakes, the worry of future uncertainties, and the societal pressures to achieve a certain level of wealth, all contributing to a complex inner dialogue that can be incredibly draining. This internal conflict manifests as procrastination, impulsive spending, an inability to save, or even a subtle resistance to receiving abundance when it presents itself. It's a constant tug-of-war between what you consciously desire and what your subconscious believes you deserve or are capable of handling. This is the invisible barrier that prevents many from truly thriving financially. It's the emotional baggage that makes money feel heavy, complicated, and often a source of profound discomfort. My intention here is not to tell you to simply think positive, but to help you acknowledge and validate these very real, very human emotions. Your feelings about money are valid, and they are powerful. They are not obstacles to be suppressed, but rather signals to be understood. By bringing these internal conflicts into the light, by recognizing the shame, the fear, the guilt, or the anxiety, we begin the crucial process of disarming their power. This first step, this compassionate self-awareness, is the foundation upon which all true financial transformation is built. It's about creating a safe space within yourself to examine these feelings without judgment, understanding that they are not inherent flaws, but rather learned responses that can be unlearned and reprogrammed. Now that we've acknowledged the often unseen emotional terrain of our financial lives, let's delve deeper into why these conflicts exist. Our relationship with money is not born in a vacuum. It is meticulously crafted, often unconsciously, from the earliest moments of our lives. Think back to your childhood. What were the unspoken rules about money in your home? Was it a topic of hushed whispers and tension, or open discussion and joyful planning? Did your parents or guardians preach scarcity, emphasizing what was lacking, or did they model a sense of abundance, even if modest? These early experiences, absorbed through observation and direct instruction, form the bedrock of our financial belief system. Our families, for better or worse, are the first architects of our money mindset. Perhaps you grew up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," "We can't afford that," or "Rich people are greedy." These seemingly innocuous statements, repeated over time, embed themselves deep within our subconscious, becoming undeniable truths that dictate our financial actions and reactions as adults. They create a money blueprint, a set of instructions that our minds follow without question, often without our conscious awareness. This blueprint determines our earning potential, our saving habits, our spending patterns, and even our capacity to receive wealth. Beyond the family unit, our cultural and societal environments play an equally powerful role. The media constantly bombards us with images of consumerism, often linking self-worth to material possessions. Social circles can reinforce beliefs about what's normal to earn or spend, creating pressure to keep up or fall behind. Economic downturns or periods of prosperity in our formative years can also leave an indelible mark, shaping our perception of money as either stable and secure or volatile and unreliable. These external influences layer onto our family programming, creating a complex tapestry of beliefs that govern our financial reality. The key here is to recognize that much of our money programming is unconscious. It's like an operating system running in the background, silently executing commands based on outdated or limiting information. You might consciously desire financial freedom, but if your subconscious blueprint is programmed for scarcity or struggle, you will inevitably find yourself sabotaging your own efforts. This isn't a moral failing. It's simply how the human mind works. Our brains are wired for survival, and they will default to familiar patterns, even if those patterns are detrimental to our financial well-being. The journey of awareness begins by becoming a curious observer of your own thoughts and feelings about money. When you feel that familiar pang of anxiety, or that urge to overspend, pause and ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Is this truly my belief, or something I inherited? This conscious questioning is the first step in dismantling the old programming. It's about shining a light on the hidden scripts that have been running your financial life, giving you the power to edit, revise, and ultimately rewrite your entire money story. Understanding these origins is not about blame, but about liberation, the liberation to choose a new, empowering financial narrative for yourself. With a clearer understanding of where our money beliefs originate, we can now actively engage in the crucial work of breaking financial myths and replacing them with empowering truths. Many of the deeply ingrained ideas we hold about money are not universal laws, but rather limiting beliefs, stories we've told ourselves, or been told by others, that simply aren't serving our highest good. These myths often manifest as powerful, self-fulfilling prophecies, keeping us stuck in cycles of lack and frustration. It's time to identify these core limiting beliefs and consciously choose to redefine our relationship with wealth. Consider the myth that money is hard to come by. This belief often leads to relentless striving, exhaustion, and a feeling that financial success must be earned through immense struggle. The empowering truth is that money, like energy, flows where attention and value are directed. It is a tool for exchange, a resource that is abundant in the world. When you shift from believing money is scarce and difficult to acquire, to understanding it as an abundant resource that can be attracted through conscious creation and value exchange, your entire approach transforms. An affirmation to counteract this might be, I effortlessly attract abundant resources through joyful creation and valuable service. Another common myth is that rich people are greedy or money corrupts. This belief can create an unconscious resistance to wealth, as we fear becoming someone we despise. The empowering truth is that money amplifies who you already are. If you are a generous, compassionate person, more money allows you to be even more generous and impactful. If you are driven by purpose, wealth can provide the freedom and resources to fulfill that purpose on a grander scale. Money itself is neutral. It is the intention behind its use that determines its impact. A powerful affirmation here could be, I am worthy of great wealth, and I use my resources to create positive impact and uplift others. Perhaps you harbor the belief that I'm not good with money, or I'm not smart enough to manage finances. This is a self-limiting label that disempowers you. The empowering truth is that financial literacy and mastery are learned skills, not innate talents. Anyone can learn to manage money effectively, grow their wealth, and make informed decisions. It requires commitment and education, but never inherent brilliance. Replace this myth with, I am a confident and capable financial steward, constantly learning and growing my ability to manage and multiply my resources. Finally, the myth that there's not enough for everyone perpetuates a scarcity mindset, leading to competition and fear. The empowering truth is that abundance is infinite. The universe is constantly expanding, and new resources, ideas, and opportunities are always being created. One person's success does not diminish another's. Rather, it often creates more opportunities for all. Embrace the affirmation, I live in an abundant universe where there is more than enough for everyone, including me. I joyfully receive my share and celebrate the prosperity of others. Breaking these myths is not about wishful thinking. It's about consciously choosing to adopt beliefs that align with growth, possibility, and a positive relationship with money. It's an active process of re-educating your subconscious mind, replacing old, restrictive programs with new, expansive ones. By consciously affirming these truths, you begin to rewire your brain, creating new neural pathways that support your desire for financial well-being. This shift in belief is the catalyst for a profound change in your financial reality, moving you from a place of limitation to one of infinite potential. Understanding our beliefs is crucial, but true transformation happens when we bridge the gap between internal shifts and tangible action. Shifting your mindset about money isn't just about thinking differently. It's about acting differently, even in small, powerful ways to reinforce those new beliefs. These actions create new habits, which in turn solidify your new financial reality. Think of it as creating positive feedback loops that tell your brain, yes, this new way of thinking is working. This isn't about grand gestures initially, but consistent, intentional practices that recalibrate your internal compass towards abundance. One of the most potent practices is gratitude. Begin each day by consciously listing 3 things you are genuinely grateful for regarding money, no matter how small. Perhaps it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, the internet connection that allows you to learn, or even the small amount of money in your wallet. The key is to shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, activating a state of appreciation. Gratitude elevates your energetic vibration, signaling to the universe that you are in a state of receiving and appreciation, which attracts more of what you appreciate. This simple act rewires your brain to seek out and recognize abundance, rather than constantly scanning for scarcity. Another powerful tool is journaling. Dedicate a specific time each week to writing about your financial aspirations, your fears, and your insights. Use your journal to explore your limiting beliefs as they arise, and then consciously reframe them into empowering statements. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't afford that," write it down, then follow it with, "I am learning how to create the resources to afford what I desire." Journaling provides a tangible space to process your financial thoughts and emotions, allowing you to release old patterns and consciously design new ones. It's a direct conversation with your subconscious, guiding it towards your desired outcomes. Visualization is also incredibly effective. Spend a few minutes each day vividly imagining your ideal financial reality. See yourself living comfortably, making wise financial decisions, and experiencing the freedom and joy that comes with abundance. Feel the emotions associated with this reality, the peace, the confidence, the excitement. The brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By consistently visualizing your desired financial future, you are essentially pre-paving the path, creating a mental blueprint that your subconscious will then work to manifest in your external world. This practice trains your mind to operate from a place of already having, rather than lacking. These small, consistent actions are not just feel-good exercises. They are scientifically proven methods to retrain your brain and shift your energetic frequency. They connect your internal mindset with your external habits, creating a powerful synergy. When you practice gratitude, journal with intention, and visualize your desired future, you are actively participating in the creation of your financial destiny. You are moving beyond passive wishing and into active, conscious creation, demonstrating to yourself and the universe that you are committed to your financial evolution. This is where the magic happens, where your internal world begins to powerfully shape your external reality. As you consistently engage in these mindset-shifting actions, a profound transformation begins to occur. You start to claim a new financial identity. This isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about stepping into the most authentic, empowered version of yourself, the one who naturally attracts and expertly manages money. You are moving beyond merely having money to being the kind of person who is a magnet for prosperity, not just financially, but in all areas of life. This new identity is rooted in self-worth, confidence, and a deep understanding of your own value. To claim this new identity, begin by consciously defining what a financially empowered version of yourself looks like. How does this person think, feel, and act regarding money? Do they approach financial decisions with clarity and calm, rather than fear and impulsivity? Do they see opportunities where others see obstacles? Do they trust their ability to create and manage wealth, regardless of external circumstances? By articulating these qualities, you create a powerful mental template for your evolving self. This shift in identity is not about acquiring wealth first, but about becoming the person who naturally attracts and sustains it. This new identity understands that prosperity is not solely about accumulating material possessions. It's deeply intertwined with purpose, ethics, and emotional maturity. When you connect your desire for wealth to a higher purpose, whether it's supporting your family, contributing to a cause you believe in, creating innovative solutions, or simply living a life of freedom and contribution, your motivation becomes far more powerful and sustainable. Money then becomes a tool, an amplifier for your purpose, rather than an end in itself. This ethical alignment ensures that your pursuit of wealth is not just self-serving, but also beneficial to the world around you, creating a virtuous cycle of abundance. Emotional maturity is another cornerstone of this new financial identity. It involves developing resilience in the face of financial setbacks, celebrating successes without ego, and maintaining a balanced perspective regardless of market fluctuations. It means understanding that money is energy, and like all energy, it flows and fluctuates. An emotionally mature individual doesn't panic during a dip, nor do they become arrogant during a peak. They maintain equanimity, trust their process, and adapt with wisdom. This emotional grounding allows you to navigate the financial landscape with grace and intelligence, rather than being tossed about by external circumstances. You are no longer the person who struggles with money, who fears scarcity, or who feels unworthy of wealth. You are becoming the financially masterful individual, the conscious creator of your reality, the confident steward of abundance. This identity shift requires consistent self-belief and a willingness to show up as this new person, even before your external circumstances fully reflect it. Speak to yourself as this person, make decisions as this person, and embody the energy of this empowered identity. This internal congruence is incredibly powerful. It signals to the universe that you are ready to fully step into your financial greatness, attracting opportunities and resources that perfectly align with your elevated self. The journey of financial self-mastery is an ongoing process of reprogramming and commitment. It's not a one-time fix, but a continuous evolution, a dedication to maintaining emotional alignment with your financial goals. You've laid the groundwork by understanding your conflicts, identifying your beliefs, taking conscious action, and claiming a new identity. Now, the final crucial step is to solidify this transformation through consistent reprogramming and unwavering commitment to your evolved financial self. This means integrating these new principles into the very fabric of your daily existence, making them as natural as breathing. Let's conclude with a powerful affirmation and a brief guided visualization to anchor these new beliefs and commitments. Find a comfortable position, take a deep breath, and allow your body to relax. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Now, repeat these affirmations silently or aloud, feeling the truth of each statement resonate within you. I am a powerful creator of wealth and abundance. My mind is programmed for prosperity, and my actions align with my highest financial good. I effortlessly attract opportunities, resources, and insights that serve my financial growth. Money flows to me easily and consistently from multiple sources in ever-increasing quantities. I am worthy of all the wealth I desire, and I use my resources wisely, generously, and with profound impact. I am financially free, confident, and deeply secure. My relationship with money is one of harmony, respect, and joyful expansion. As you feel these words, now visualize yourself in your ideal financial future. See yourself experiencing the freedom you desire. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Perhaps you're working on a passion project without financial constraint, or contributing to a cause that deeply moves you. Perhaps you're simply enjoying a profound sense of peace and security, knowing that all your needs are met and beyond. Feel the joy, the relief, the confidence that comes with this reality. See the details, hear the sounds, feel the emotions. This isn't just a daydream. It's a blueprint you are etching into your subconscious mind, creating the energetic template for your future. Open your eyes when you're ready, carrying that feeling of peace and abundance with you. Your commitment to this new financial identity and these new practices is what will sustain your transformation. Make these affirmations and visualizations a regular part of your routine. Be patient with yourself, but also be persistent. There will be moments when old beliefs try to resurface, or when external circumstances challenge your resolve. In those moments, remember the hidden code, remember the power of your internal state, and gently guide yourself back to your chosen path. Your financial evolution is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about becoming a more conscious, empowered, and intentional human being. It's about aligning your inner world with your outer desires, creating a life of true abundance in every sense of the word. You possess the power to rewrite your financial story, to transcend limiting beliefs, and to step into a future where you are not just managing money, but truly mastering it. Embrace this ongoing journey with courage, curiosity, and unwavering belief in your own magnificent capacity for prosperity. The hidden code is now within your grasp. It's time to live its truth. You've arrived at a pivotal juncture, poised to unlock a profound secret that masters of abundance, like Bob Proctor, understood to be an indispensable key to attracting wealth. Having cultivated a new financial identity and committed to reprogramming your inner world, it is time to reveal what might initially strike you as the most unconventional, yet utterly brilliant lesson in financial magnetism: the hidden code of the cat. This isn't about literal feline interaction, of course, but about observing a creature that embodies effortless attraction and an inherent sense of deservingness, mirroring universal principles of manifestation that we, as humans, often overcomplicate. Proctor frequently pointed to the natural world for insights into the laws governing our reality, and in the seemingly simple existence of a cat, he found a profound blueprint for attracting comfort, resources, and abundance. Consider, for a moment, the essence of a cat's being. It doesn't strive for warmth. It seeks out the sunniest spot and simply expects to bask in it. It doesn't worry about its next meal. It carries an innate confidence that sustenance will appear, often with minimal effort on its part. This isn't laziness. It's a deep, unwavering sense of inner worth and an unshakable belief in its right to comfort and provision. Humans, conversely, are often conditioned to believe that money must be pursued with frantic energy, through struggle and sacrifice. The cat code suggests a radical reorientation, that true attraction stems from a state of being, a vibration of inherent deservingness that signals to the universe, "I am worthy, I am ready to receive." When you cultivate this inner state, money ceases to be something you chase and begins to be something you effortlessly draw towards yourself. Furthermore, observe a cat's unique ability to be utterly present and content in its current circumstances, while simultaneously radiating an expectation for more comfort, more ease. They don't dwell on past discomforts or fret about future uncertainties. Their focus is often on the immediate comfort, the soft blanket, the gentle stroke, yet they are always open to the next delicious treat or warm lap. This contrasts sharply with human tendencies to either cling to past financial grievances or project future anxieties onto our present. Bob Proctor emphasized the power of the present moment in shaping our future. By embodying the cat's relaxed expectation, a state of being content with what is, while holding a clear, positive anticipation for what will be, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. It is a subtle, yet powerful, shift from frantic pursuit to a confident, open receptivity. Another crucial layer of this insane secret lies in the cat's inherent alignment. A cat's purr, that deep, resonant vibration of contentment, is a perfect example of being in energetic harmony with its environment and desires. When a cat is truly happy, it literally vibrates with positive energy. Similarly, your emotional state acts as a vibrational frequency that broadcasts your relationship with money to the universe. If you are constantly vibrating at a frequency of lack, fear, or resentment, you will naturally attract more experiences that match those feelings. Conversely, when you cultivate feelings of gratitude, joy, and confident expectation, that internal purr of financial well-being, you elevate your vibration, becoming a powerful magnet for financial opportunities and resources. This isn't about ignoring financial realities, but about consciously choosing an emotional state that supports your desired outcomes, rather than hindering them. Consequently, the cat code invites us to prioritize beingness over mere doingness in our quest for wealth. While inspired action is undeniably important, the cat's wisdom teaches us that the state from which we act is paramount. A cat's magnetism isn't about its busy schedule or strategic planning. It's about its inherent confidence and self-possession. For you, this translates into cultivating the feeling of financial abundance and security before it fully manifests in your external reality. It means making decisions from a place of sufficiency rather than scarcity. This doesn't imply inaction. Rather, It suggests that when your internal state is one of abundance, your actions become more inspired, more effective, and far less strenuous. You move from pushing against resistance to flowing with the current, allowing opportunities to present themselves with remarkable ease. Now, consider how this applies when you face a financial decision or a desire for a new level of income. Instead of immediately defaulting to struggle or doubt, try embodying the cat state. Find a quiet moment to center yourself, allowing a feeling of inherent worthiness to wash over you. Imagine yourself in a state of deep contentment, as if your financial desires are already fulfilled. This isn't about ignoring practical steps. Rather, it's about informing those steps with an underlying energetic alignment. When you approach your finances from this place of relaxed expectation and confident deservingness, your actions become more potent, your insights clearer, and your ability to attract precisely what you need and desire becomes remarkably amplified. This counterintuitive approach, this insane secret, is a master key to unlocking a truly abundant financial reality. Reflecting on this journey so far, we've collectively delved beneath the surface of conventional financial wisdom, exploring the intricate interplay between our deepest inner world and our tangible economic reality. We began by acknowledging the often unseen emotional currents that shape our relationship with prosperity, recognizing that the unspoken anxieties and inherited convictions frequently dictate our financial trajectory more profoundly than any external market force. This initial excavation revealed a powerful truth, that our financial experiences are not merely a series of external events, but rather a direct reflection of an internal landscape, meticulously sculpted by the narratives we've absorbed and the emotional charges we carry. As we navigated through the origins of these ingrained patterns, it became clear that much of what we perceive as financial reality is, in essence, a manifestation of deeply embedded programming. This isn't about blame, but about profound empowerment, the realization that if these blueprints were unconsciously constructed, they can be consciously re-engineered. The process of dismantling old, restrictive frameworks and intentionally erecting new, expansive ones has been central to our exploration, illustrating that a deliberate shift in our core operating system can fundamentally alter the signals we send out and, consequently, the opportunities we attract. This isn't a passive exercise in wishful thinking, but an active engagement with the very mechanisms that govern attraction and manifestation. The subsequent exploration into actionable shifts highlighted the symbiotic relationship between our internal transformations and our external behaviors. We recognized that small, consistent acts, imbued with conscious intention, serve as powerful anchors for our evolving mindset, creating a resonant frequency that aligns with our aspirations. This isn't merely about doing more. It's about being more, cultivating an energetic state that broadcasts an unwavering signal of readiness and worthiness. These practices are akin to fine-tuning an instrument. They ensure that our inner melody is in perfect harmony with the symphony of abundance we wish to create. This ongoing calibration moves us beyond merely reacting to circumstances into a space of deliberate and inspired co-creation. In light of these insights, the path forward becomes clearer, illuminating a profound shift in identity. We've moved beyond the notion of simply acquiring wealth to understanding the deeper truth of becoming the embodiment of prosperity itself. This elevated sense of self, one that seamlessly integrates purpose, ethical conduct, and emotional resilience, doesn't just attract resources. It stewards them with wisdom and impact. It's about cultivating an inner abundance that naturally magnetizes external equivalents, recognizing that true wealth is a holistic state, not just a numerical value. This emerging identity is not a destination, but a continuous journey of expansion and refinement, where every step reinforces a deep-seated belief in one's inherent capacity for limitless growth. Drawing these strands together, we find ourselves on the precipice of a revelation that transcends conventional understanding. The cumulative effect of examining our emotional conflicts, reprogramming our foundational beliefs, taking intentional actions, and stepping into an empowered identity points towards a universal principle of attraction that is both elegant and inherently simple. It suggests that the most profound secrets to financial magnetism are not found in complex strategies or relentless striving, but in a much more intrinsic, almost effortless, state of being. As we pivot towards this final reflection, prepare to unlock a core truth, a fundamental code, that underpins all of these preceding insights, offering a fresh, perhaps even startling, perspective on how genuine abundance is not chased, but rather drawn into one's orbit. This isn't about a new technique, but a deeper understanding of an ancient, yet often overlooked, law of attraction itself. We've journeyed far beyond the superficial layers of financial management, delving into the profound emotional and psychological undercurrents that truly govern our relationship with wealth. From acknowledging the often unseen internal conflicts, the anxieties, the shame, the inherited fears, to meticulously deconstructing the origin of our money beliefs, we've come to understand that our financial reality is not a random outcome, but a carefully constructed reflection of our inner world. This exploration has revealed that the pursuit of financial well-being is, at its core, an intricate dance of self-awareness, belief reprogramming, and the deliberate cultivation of an empowered identity. We've seen how conscious actions, like gratitude and visualization, serve as powerful catalysts, bridging the gap between our internal shifts and the tangible manifestation of our desires. The true insight, the insane secret that masters like Bob Proctor intuited, is that financial abundance isn't primarily about aggressive pursuit or relentless struggle. It's about cultivating an energetic state, a vibration of inherent worthiness and confident expectation that naturally magnetizes resources. This is the essence of the hidden code, not found in complex financial algorithms, but in the effortless magnetism observed in nature itself. It's the profound realization that the universe responds not just to our conscious efforts, but to our deepest, most consistent inner resonance. When you operate from a place of genuine deservingness, of quiet confidence in your ability to attract and manage prosperity, you shift from chasing money to becoming a beacon for it. This paradigm invites us to transition from a posture of scarcity-driven striving to one of abundance-aligned allowing, trusting that what is meant for us will flow with ease when our internal channels are clear and open. This isn't to say that action is irrelevant. Rather, it elevates the quality of our actions. When you act from a place of inner alignment and confident expectation, your decisions are clearer, your insights sharper, and your efforts imbued with a far greater potency. The code is a reminder that your internal state is the ultimate determinant of your external reality. It's about maintaining that inner purr of contentment and joyful anticipation, even as you navigate the practicalities of life. It calls for a continuous, gentle recalibration, a return to that core sense of intrinsic value and the unwavering belief that you are a powerful creator, fully capable of shaping your financial destiny. This is a practice of profound self-mastery, where your relationship with money becomes a mirror reflecting the depth of your self-worth and your capacity for conscious creation. The journey of financial self-mastery is, therefore, a lifelong commitment to evolving your internal landscape. It's an ongoing process of listening to your inner dialogue, challenging outdated narratives, and consistently choosing beliefs that empower your highest good. It's about understanding that money is a form of energy, responsive to your intentions, your emotions, and your vibrational frequency. By embracing this truth, you liberate yourself from the cycles of struggle and scarcity, stepping into a reality where abundance is not just a possibility, but a natural and inevitable outcome of your aligned being. You are now equipped with a deeper understanding, a more profound perspective on the true mechanisms of attraction. The true practice begins now. It is in the quiet moments of reflection, the conscious choices you make, and the consistent cultivation of your inner state that the hidden code truly unfolds. Trust in your inherent capacity to create, to attract, and to manage wealth with wisdom and grace. Embrace the journey with courage and an open heart, knowing that as you continue to align your inner world with your highest financial aspirations, the universe will respond in kind, revealing an abundance that is not merely material, but deeply enriching to every facet of your life. This is your invitation to live in harmony with the natural laws of prosperity, to become the masterful architect of your own magnificent financial reality.